So to start the season, things have gone pretty well for the Edmonton Oilers and the Carolina Hurricanes, and we'll take a look at these teams, how things have gone so far, and hopefully what could be in the future. So make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Let's take a look at some of these hot teams so far in the first 2 weeks of the NHL. So the Carolina Hurricanes have come storming out of the gate to start the year. Tom Dundon's team is finding some success. They are 4-0 to start the season, a +6 differential. To start the season, they get a victory over the Montreal Canadiens by a score of 4-3. They beat the Washington Capitals in Washington 3-2. The Tampa Bay Lightning in a victory of a 4-3 score. And they beat the Florida Panthers 6-3 in Florida. So a very solid start to the season here for the Carolina Hurricanes. Eric Howla has 3 goals in 4 games, and Sebastian Aho has 6 assists already. So a very solid start for the Hurricanes. That defense is very solid, one of the most deep teams in terms of their back end. Dougie Hamilton, Brett Pesce. You lose a guy like Justin Falk, and it seems like it wasn't even that big of a loss because you just have so many guys in there. Jake Gardiner, who they picked up. A very solid defense there in Carolina, and the goaltending has been better than I expected. So a very good start there for the Hurricanes. So the other team being the Edmonton Oilers, coming out of the gates 4-0 as well, a +6 differential as well, and they have some pretty big victories, some divisional victories, as well as their recent trip to the East Coast. They are playing well there as well. So they beat the Vancouver Canucks by a score of 3-2. They beat the Los Angeles Kings 6-5. Then they head out east. They beat the New York Islanders on the East Coast 5-2, and the New Jersey Devils 4-3 in overtime. So a very solid start for these Edmonton Oilers. And the expectations for the Oilers were they really didn't do much in the offseason necessarily. They brought in a new, they changed up the management structure, but overall the actual roster itself, they really only added James Neal, and man, they're really reaping the benefits of that deal. James Neal has 7 goals in 4 games. Fun fact, all of last season, through 63 games, James Neal had 7 goals. All right, I just told you he has 4. In 4 games, he already has all of last season's total in terms of goals. So it took him 63 games to get 7 goals. It took him 4 games this season so far. So an unbelievable resurgence for James Neal. Hopefully he's able to keep things up. And I think the Calgary Flames are just hoping that he is able to get 20 goals because they're able to pick up an extra draft pick with that. So if he gets 20 goals, I think they'll be cheering. Anything after that, they don't want to see him have a 40-goal campaign this year. Let's just say that. McDavid has 10 points already on the season, 3 goals, 7 assists. There's your 10 points, so a good start for Connor McDavid. As well as Leon Draisaitl, he's holding things down pretty well on his line. The defense is fairly young, but they look fairly good as well. We know Ken Holland wanted to address some of these issues, adding another top 6 forward, which they were hoping they could get with Jesse Puljujarvi, as well as another defenseman. But they're finding a way to make things work with the roster the way it is now. Hopefully they don't become complacent. A winning team in Edmonton is a very happy city and happy fans. Anything other than that, it's probably pretty depressing in Edmonton just because of how things have gone over the last pretty much 2 decades in Edmonton. So they're hoping to get back to the playoffs. That's the expectations, and they're coming out of the gate pretty well so far this year. So let me know what you guys think of the Edmonton Oilers and the Carolina Hurricanes. Do you think this is for real, or is it just early season success? They're just finding a way. They're getting bounces their way, or are these teams really legit? So let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and a subscribe. Thank you for checking us out here at Goal Line Hockey. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.